The intention is to remove Fubara, impose a puppet governor who can be manipulated from Abuja, Dr. Tam George says. I tell you, that is exactly what they planned doing. Okay, cause a state of emergency, or rather use the state house of assembly to impeach Fubara, remove him, and put somebody that they can use. And once they remove Fubara and remove his deputy, the next person would have been the speaker of the state house of assembly, which is Martis Amewule. So all they plotted was to pass back door and make Martis Amewule the governor of the state. Then from there, they cannot take hold of the state. They will properly defect to APC. That is a very bad move, and the move has failed. Wike, on all the plots, even as they say, he's a political master and a game changer. All his plots have all failed. And I'm telling you, and it's not finding it funny, it's not finding it easy, he's so agitated, and that is why all of this crisis is brewing in the state. But it's not going to work. So let's dive into the details and hear more from Dr. Tam George. In a recent interview with Arise News, Dr. Austin Tam George, former Commissioner for Information in Rivers State, voiced strong concerns over what he perceives as attempts to destabilize the state by removing Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The intention is to remove a democratically elected governor and then impose a puppet that can be manipulated from Abuja, Dr. Tam George stated. His comments suggest a deliberate effort to undermine Governor Fubara's administration in favor of a more compliant figurehead who could be easily controlled by federal authorities. This scenario, according to Dr. Tam George, poses a significant threat to democratic integrity of Rivers State. So drawing on his experience in government, Dr. Tam George emphasized his awareness of the state's political dynamics. I have been in government and I know what is happening in the state, he remarked. Dr. Tam George was clear about the likely reaction from the people of Rivers State. The Rivers State people are going to resist it, he asserted, predicting a strong opposition to any attempt to impose an externally controlled administration. He argued that such actions are not in the best interest of the state or the country, particularly given Rivers State's strategic importance. Exactly. So Rivers State is a very strategic state. We can't afford this kind of chaos at a time when there is such a national crisis in terms of economy. Dr. Tam George explained his comments reflect broader concerns about the potential for increased instability at a time when Nigeria is already facing significant economic challenges. So the strategic importance of Rivers State due to its economic and geopolitical significance makes it crucial to maintain stability and democratic governance. The intention is to remove a democratically elected governor and then impose a puppet that can be manipulated from Abuja. I've been in government and I know what is happening in the state. The Rivers people are going to resist it. It is not in the interest of the state. It is not going to be in the interest of the country. Rivers State is a very strategic state. We can't afford this kind of chaos at a time when there is such a national crisis in terms of the economy, he said. Of course, we know that what APC is trying to do is to pass back and create state of emergency and then take out the governor and then put a puppet governor. And the targeted person they wanted to put there was Martis Amewule. But now all the plots have failed. The thing is not working because people have discovered their plan, they analyze the political game, and then counter this strategically. And right now, they just can't do anything again. They are very, very incapacitated the way I see it. So with what Dr. Tam George has said, I think a lot of people already know. So just working in the consciousness of people to what the APC-led government want to achieve. And that is why they're looking for a way to cause anarchy so that they can see reason to call for a state of emergency and the military will take over temporarily and hand over to an APC candidate. That's exactly what they want. Since the achieving it through impeachment from the State House of Assembly did not work, they want to go through violence. But that is not going to work for them because already people have seen their strategy, seen the game they are playing, and people have decided to say, look, this thing you are planning to do not go work. Better stop it. Exactly. Better stop it. So let's see. The people in the comment section, people have spoken a lot, and somebody saying personal interest should not override the national interest. Already, what is overriding now is personal interest. From presidency to the list in the local government council, all the people, most about 99.9% of them, is their interest is overriding national interest, and that is very bad. And because there's so much money to share, that's why they are fighting to die there. Okay. Somebody says seasons film. Let's continue watching after court judgment. Somebody say 100% correct, sir. Okay. Wike was looking for third term through the back door. How can one man try to make a governor a puppet and useless? Meanwhile, he was there and he was the emperor. Wike fear God, oh, Wike fear God. Wike fear God before he go descend on you. There was a news Wike will end up like Isaac Adakaboro and Ken Sarabuwa. Now, wow, are you sure? Rivers people say no to that. It's an evil doctor. How is he an evil doctor? Is it this doctor that's an evil doctor, or Wike is the evil doctor? We need to know. We need to know. So APC trying to use a back door to take over the state is not going to work. We already know that since Wike saw that Fubara is no more loyal, he was looking for a way to take out Fubara so that he could plant a puppet governor, which actually I perceive would have been Martins Amewule, the then Speaker of the State House of Assembly. That's exactly what they were looking for. But it's not going to work because all of those tricks have been discovered and are being countered directly or indirectly diplomatically. That is it. So this one now, they try to use the State of Assembly by impeachment method that has failed. Now they are looking to orchestrate violence in the state so that they can use a state of emergency. But also that will not work. Nigerians and the people of Rivers State have also seen all that game and are countering it one by one. It's not going to work. So Wike should allow Rivers State to breathe and shoot his sword and pull all the supporters together and stop all these things so that the people of Rivers State can truly enjoy the dividend of democracy in a peaceful manner. That's what we see there. So with the way it is, of course, they're not going to succeed because all those plots to remove Fubara, they have all failed. So that is exactly what Dr. Tam George is saying. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.